Thank you so much for your comment. Before I proceed in this comment, I would like to say it is not your place to decide whether I should be on the internet or not. It is not your place to attempt to silence my voice and my point of view, just as how it is not your place to generalize other people's experiences. To address other parts of your point, I think it's interesting that you mentioned that you are somebody who's likely on the spectrum. My recommendation would be to go seek the appropriate professional to determine whether you are on the spectrum or not. And then you mentioned that you're married to someone who is medically diagnosed to be autistic. That is neurodivergent. Understandable. You hate the word neurospicy. Interesting. From that background, it is not my place to now assume your lived experiences. It's not your place to assume my lived experiences. If you go back to my content, I have mentioned that I was walking one day and I saw someone who also presents autistic behaviors and such, who had a shirt on that said neurodivergent, neurospicy. That's where I got it from. And in that, I also just recently understood that CPTSD presentation is neurodivergent. And I thought it was an interesting observation because I am somebody who has been healing and continuously healing through CPTSD presentations for most of my life, most of my lived experiences. So I understand the neurodivergence. Just because I present to be neurotypical because I've done a lot of healing work, that does not mean I did not go through my struggles. That does not mean I did not go through my suffering. That does not mean you get to silence my voice just because you don't like what I said. To make this clear, again, I don't understand or know what has encouraged your generalizations in how you see other people behave or what it is they choose to present in themselves. That's not my place to do so. It's not my place to judge you unfairly, just as how it is not your place to judge me unfairly. So before you decide that someone should be off the internet, before you proceed with misplaced anger, misplaced resentment, and misplaced attempts of control, my suggestion is to focus on yourself, focus on your actions and your lived experiences, focus on your voice and the use of your voice instead of trying to silence other people. Thank you again for your comment. I appreciate you. Bye.